Deadly Pens all night, all day. Appreciate you. Man, before I even get into this poem, I just gotta say thank you to the whole team of Voices in Power. You guys have brought something to Houston. I know Lewis wasn't able to be here tonight, but y'all brought something to Houston that just really transformed this movement of poetry. I can't thank y'all enough, you know? And definitely thank you guys for coming out and giving us that support as poets. We need that. We need your responses. We need your woo-hoos and just everything. We need that. So I really appreciate you guys for that. We do have a poetry retreat coming up in September, the Deadly Pens Poetry Retreat, and there's going to be a lot of people in this room that's going to be involved in that. So if you want to know about that, check out our Eventbrite. What is it? The DP Retreat at Eventbrite. So dpretreat.eventbrite.com. All right, y'all just check that out. I'm going to do a piece for y'all. So I overheard this young lady at the bar talking to her friends about how her man's head game was a joke. I wanted to interject, but I didn't. I was outnumbered, and honestly, I ain't want no smoke. But she could tell I was listening by the smirk on my face, so into the conversation I was pulled in. She asked me jokingly, "Do you even know where the clit is on a woman?" What'd you say? I thought to myself, cute. Had to be a Freudian slip on her part, I suppose, because in that moment that arose, I more than overstood everything I needed to know about her past lovers. All the empty-handed returns of all the others, from eventualist explorations under covers just to pop their heads from under sheets, faces dry with inexperience, clueless grins from cheek to cheek, and would have the nerve to look so serious when they asked her, "Did you come?" Well, maybe they were deaf, or just plain dumb, but definitely blind how they couldn't find that shiny diamond in the rough. Licking her vulva numb with those 80s crack epidemic lips harboring sandpaper tongues, and I kept thinking to myself, she can't be the only one who just wanted to push their heads back down there because the job just wasn't done, hoping he'd finish what he started, trying not to jump the gun because she knows better than most how careless drivers always like to hit and run. Ladies, sometimes you just gotta whack-a-mole his blind ass back down there till he stops popping back up. You know, every 5 seconds, like when you tell your kids to go find the remote or something, they always coming back with no luck. But look, I tell you what, don't let your man off the hook for this, turn around and still let him fuck. Because if you ask me, any man who doesn't care to please his woman should probably fuck males to get his fix. And hey, that's his prerogative if he swings that way. Just saying that maybe he'd do well shining dick since his luck failed finding clits. Not to mention how he's oh so careful to duck tails when he licks. So Ron tell Donald he should quit acting goofy, duck down and do what ducks do. Bury your face underwater and don't come up till you find food. So you gotta wrap your thighs around his neck until his face turns blue. And if he moves, you lock him tighter till he finds home between the two. See me, I'm a different dude. A snatcher. A slim reaper of souls, not a devil. I don't make deals. You're going to pay what you owe if you visit my home. See, it's eerily M. Night Shyamalan scary how I speak in tongues to send your body into convulsions, exercising your demons through orgasmic expulsions, making a mess of the sheets and your cognitive functions as you hover out of body, viewing this ravenous luncheon, your blasphemous mumbling, faded only by the sound of such a masterful tonguing, and what can only appear to be my masochist dungeon, the way you take your licks and keep coming and coming. I'd have you singing songs of seduction as I turn your body into a symphony, conducting chaos in the pattern of your brain's electricity, orchestrating your heart to pound to the climax of our song like timpanis, frantic butterflies colliding like wind chimes in your stomach every time somebody even mentions me. Head game religious, see? So while your breaths depart heavily, you can't help but to wonder where in the hell I found lips so heavenly, steadily sliding down the slippery slope of your slutty inhibitions to sensually slow melodies, slaying even the slightest memories of your exes and their fuckboy tendencies. And to you, that's gospel. And I could be that for you if you just give in to me and let it be. Or better yet, let go and let God kiss you where the devil missed you. See, now that's a kiss you won't want to miss. And since I heard what slides is usually slick, maybe I should make you my breakfast in bed, have you waking up to these licks. See, I don't know about you guys, but when I wake up next to my woman, sometimes I like to sneak ahead, just for kicks. Picture me, sloppily, slurping so sinfully, slobbering, circling skillfully, doing figure eights around your clit as your mind figure skates all the way to infinity on the thinnest ice in hell from me tasting your divinity, fingers, lips, tongue forming the holiest of trinities, answering your prayers for sexual healing in this mouth. Well, it be your remedy, but truthfully, I'm no God. But you could say I'm something like a pussy whisperer, the way I can make it do tricks. Like, sit. Lie down. Play dead for the dick. Roll over, now speak. Make it beg for the dick. Good, now come, pussy. Super soak water gun, pussy. No, we ain't done, pussy. We've only just begun, pussy. For my next trick, I'm gonna need to see if you can stay, pussy. Keep it tight when I'm away, pussy. Be a meal when I crave, pussy. Oh my God, I trained you just right, loyal every day, pussy. Aren't you such a good pussy? But look. It's not about me and how your body responds to my commands. More the chemistry that entices, demands my undivided attention. And if your walls could talk, they testify. Telling tales of tantalizing tantric teasings, oral pleasings, and a theft of breath that leaves you wheezing. They tell me things you say about me behind my back while I savor your flavors. How your toes silently sign safe words. Silly piggy sending smoke signals up to a savior who can't save your walls from coming down when a big bad wolf comes to town. And even if God did come down and saw what I left on my plate, he'd only see a little letter that said, if you're reading this, it's too late. See, you're mine now, a prisoner of lust, captive of a cunning linguist. I don't need to interrogate you with questions about how your body feels. I already speak in cunnilingus, and best believe your body speaks back to me. Your goosebumps, a roadmap to ecstasy. All I have to do is connect the dots that you left for me, so don't run from me. Dodge City is my town, and I'm the only huckleberry that can leave you with an open mouth and raised eyebrows. But you'd rather settle for a guy who couldn't find Waldo in a book absent of red and white lines when I can find him every time in a dark colorblind, hands tied behind my back, blindfolded, using just this mouth of mine. But I digress. Again, you interrupt my thought process, asking me again, sir, do you even know what a clit is? I wanted to say it's probably like a guitar string, when you pluck it. But as this scenario played out in my head, I thought, fuck it. It only been a fraction of a second, and though I had crafted a response, it seemed more like a weapon, and I knew that you weren't ready for how I'd answer this question, so I never responded, but my smile read, challenge accepted. Poetically speaking.